welcome back to my latest 1000 IQ bait video. So with this one, we're actually going to start off with a different kind of trap. So it's like the normal 1000 IQ bait trap, but it's done a little differently. So what I do in this one is I actually give my my alt here my leader. So like always, you give the alt the leader, it releases across the map, and that's how it goes. But this one, what I'm going to try and do is bait someone to actually attack my alt. That way people... or it's a little more targeted that way, because what you can do with this one's during KVK, but what you can actually do during this one, as you can see, there's actually someone attacking me, is pour into someone's base, start scouting their hive, let's say attack a couple lower castles if you have any troops on your lower account, and just make sure you have enough that if they attack you, they just fill your infirmary, so nothing actually happens. Make sure you shield your leader, because sometimes you can forget that, but yeah, so what's going to happen here is this Never Die is going to come in. It's going to hit me, or hit my alt. It's going to release my leader towards my actual account. So this is me here. So so this is the trap here. What they're going to do is now see that the leader has been released. They're going to look at this castle and be like, oh, he must be an empty castle or whatever. Same thing as a normal 1000 IQ trap, but like I said, it's a little more targeted because you can actually target certain hives that you want to actually be looking at your leader walking back. Because a lot of times if you just release your leader and walk back, it's kind of random. I mean, you can always post yourself in global, but usually that doesn't always work, and it's like I said, it's just super random to actually get someone to hit you, and you never know. But this one, it's a little more targeted because this guy obviously saw that he released the leader, so he's going to try and scout my base now, or other people see that this other guy had a leader, burn that guy, and the leader is released, and especially if you're in a hive. This is KVK, so it's a little different. But yeah, especially if you're in a hive, that happens a lot. So this guy actually ported next to me here. It's THIWNO. I don't know what that name is. Anyways, he ported next to me. He obviously sees that my leader is walking back. We'll see what he does, but like you said, if you cannot take a hit without your leader, please don't do this trap. It's very dangerous, because I do not have my leader right now, so like I said, you don't have your stats, you don't have your gear, you don't have any of that stuff. All you have is your base research stuff and whatever other things that you might have, but yeah, so that's all you have. I mean, you can pop an attack boost, but that's about the only thing you can do. So my leader is about 3 minutes away. I'm kind of waiting to see what this guy will actually do. Yeah, you can see it's walking through all these hives and stuff, so you're really trying to target bigger guys, because a smaller guy is not going to look at a leader back and be like, oh, I want that leader. But since this is a level 60 leader, a lot of bigger castles want that leader for the attack boost that you get from it, from the prison. So that's why it works so well, especially in bigger kingdoms, because the bigger kingdoms, a lot of the smaller guys have moved out, so they don't have many leaders to find or anything like that. So this guy kind of looks like he gave up on it, so we'll see what's going on, because he's scouting other people. But yeah, like I said, so yeah, so that's why this works so well, is because as you're walking back, you kind of walk through all these things, but if you want to be a little more targeted, you want to basically attack a hive or something like that, like let's say a rival's hive, if you have a rival guild, or some people you're looking to trap, you basically just attack their hive with your lower account, and here comes actually an attack. So this guy obviously saw the leader walking back, so he's going to send 300,000 cav at me. So yeah, you don't always get full tier 4 at you, because like I said, they think you're an empty castle and they're trying to farm your leader. So during KVK, it's totally fine, because 300,000 troops is still 300,000 troops, and you get a bunch of points from it. But like, during a normal attack, I usually want to try and get a full attack or catch someone's leader, but this guy is SW Jim Bob, so he is sending a attack towards me, 300k cav, tier 2, so obviously I don't have to worry about that. It's not something you have, even if you're like a smaller trap, you don't really have to worry about 300,000 cav. You should be able to cap that very easily, or at least 300,000 tier 2 cav, especially if they're not sending their leader, because so it's not really something I was looking for. I was looking for a bigger hit to happen, but like I said, it doesn't always happen, especially in KVK. KVK is actually really hard to get this trap going, because there's so many other targets. They're just running around the kingdom. They don't really care about leaders as much. It works much better in a big kingdom. I don't know, like when I was in 382, it happened like every time, because there was like literally no small guys left, and all it was left was these like big castles. So either you're rallying someone to get a leader, or you just don't get a leader. So that's basically the only way. So oh, actually, here you go. He was waiting for my leader to come back. So so let's see what he's sending. He is sending his leader. So he's only sending tier 3 though, which is weird. He's a 500 million might castle. So yeah, so you get really weird attacks like this on you. Usually you're not like if you're a trap, you're looking for a tier 4 hit or whatever, but since you're doing this trap, you get weird attacks like tier 2. Like some people send tier 2 in their leader, and like, what's the point? Just send the tier 4. I guess they wanted a faster attack because tier 3 is faster than tier 4, but well, that guy ended up losing his leader to like the easiest attack ever. Well, at least easiest attack ever for me, because yeah. So yeah, and also yeah, you can see that I also have Trickster as my leader. So that's another good thing. You put a fake leader on your wall usually as it's walking back. You could always put your war gear on like pre-attack, or you can be in like what's it called, construction gear or whatever, because I mean your gear doesn't matter as your leader's walking back. It only matters once your leader gets back, so you can always switch it right away if you want. But if you want to act like you're offline, a lot of times war gear will work a little better, just because then you don't have to switch it out, and they still might think you're offline, so that you actually might get extra attacks. Yeah, so this was the guy's stuff. He sent 4 gold leaders and a what's that, blue lore weaver. And then this was the Cav Blast here, so we'll take a look at that. Yeah, so 300,000 Cav. It just injured a couple thousand of my tier 1 grunts. Yeah, obviously there was no leader or anything in that attack. But yeah, so those were a bunch of points for KVK, and Fennec ports next to the guy and scares the crap out of him. So yeah, I don't think Fennec would solo the 500 mil guy without his leader, but I wouldn't put it past him to try it. So anyway, so here comes another one. So this one got me a little like clinched, because as you can see, there's some big guys porting next to me, and my leader is not back. So this is a little scary at this point, because my leader is about 40 seconds away on this one. This is also during the same KVK, I believe. So I mean, I think a lot of these clips are actually. So that one scared me a little bit. I was like, oh crap, but it was really fast, so I was like, oh no. So he ended up injuring only 21,000, but so that wasn't tier 4 or anything like that. That would have been like a tier 2 tester attack. So now I'm getting a little worried, because now they know that I have troops. They're actually going to send a larger attack, but my leader's still, let's say, 10 seconds away. And you saw the guy's gear, so his gear is really good. He's a Billy Might player, so he's going to have really good base stats and all that, but so this is kind of the danger here. Like I said, those guys can port next to you, and you do not want to take a hit from that guy. Where is it? Yeah, like this champion gear, cups, all mythic. So this one actually got me this. He actually caught me here. He was sending a fake attack. I was still trying to act like I'm offline, but I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to take that hit with a fake leader, because a blue leader is not very good. And I looked at my infirmaries and like, he got me, damn it. So he actually did end up getting me, because I didn't check the attack first. I actually had time, so I guess I just panicked in the moment because I saw his gear. And I was like, oh, I need to be ready for that attack, because I mean, he probably wouldn't burn me, I don't think. When was this? Oh, this was back. No, there actually is a chance. What was that, 87 mil? No, maybe not. No. There's no way he would have burned me actually at 87 mil. Sorry, I'm thinking what my comp was at this point, because these are obviously not new clips. These are older clips that I'm posting. Like I said, all my clips are really mostly older clips. They've been out I probably got these out like a month or a month and a half ago, and then I'm just posting them now. Like I said, I didn't even post that the attack that I've been zeroed. And then I've already done my rebuild after that, and I still haven't even posted the video of me getting zeroed. So that will be coming out at one point eventually. Maybe this week. I'll see how much time I have. I've been really busy lately, so I haven't had as many videos coming out as I usually do, but I'll be getting more out this week, hopefully. So yeah, that did actually finish my solo war there, but here they are coming in. They're going to be rallying me, unfortunately. Yeah, they're wondering who I am. Yeah, that's... Yeah, so because obviously the rally starts and they're wondering what's going on, but yeah, obviously I'm not going to take this rally, because you saw the the guys in this what's called guild here. They're obviously mythic billion might players and all that. So yeah, I'm not even gonna just mess with that rally. Let's see. There's like 3 minutes left. I'm just like, whatever. I'm gonna see how many people actually in this kind of situation. What you usually would do is just, well, gotta make sure your camps are not here because you can't migrate with your camps. So in KVK, what you do is if you're getting rallied and you're not in Fury, you just switch kingdoms. You don't even have to worry about it. You don't have to port away. There's a familiar attacking my turf, and I get attacked by a lot of familiars actually. I find that like I know they're only killing my tier 1, but it's kind of annoying. Like one time I got hit by like 15 of them or something stupid because I don't know. I've been really messing with them, and all of a sudden there was like all these familiars attacking me. And actually, have I posted that video? Well, anyways, that will probably be another video if you haven't seen that one yet, because I have that video as well where they just kept pirating me for like 10 minutes of it until like the Pyrus shield came up, whatever it's called. But yeah, you can send a lot of Pyruses apparently before that shield comes up, the familiar shield. And I was kind of surprised how many you could actually send, because so no, yeah, obviously I'm not going to take this rally. It's not a rally I would take. The guy would have to be a normal low tier 4 player, or yeah, probably just a lower tier 4 player, like someone who doesn't have mythic gear. That would probably be the way. Obviously, I don't want to take a Cav Blast. That wouldn't work out very well. And yeah, so I'm just going to heal. They already know I'm online, so I might as well just do that. And then I'm not going to wait too long, because I think most of them have ported in already. So I believe it's time, because basically you make the port as many as they can, and then you just basically migrate. That's all you can do at this point if you're a solo trap. Well, against a guild this big. Obviously, a smaller guild, you can take the rally, but a big rally like this is impossible. It's just not something you want to take. So as soon as I migrate kingdoms, the rally gets automatically canceled because I'm not in the kingdom anymore, so obviously you can't rally someone in another kingdom. It doesn't work that way. But then what you can do is basically just port back, because you're basically just telling them, hey, you cannot rally me, so if you actually want to attack me, you have to solo me. But I didn't have any other leaders, so it doesn't work quite as well. So I'm just going to port back. Just say hi. Yeah, a little heart emote just to say, hey guys. So yeah, so that's all you can do in the situation, is basically just switch kingdoms. If you're a newer trap and you don't know this during KVK, if you catch someone's leader and you basically don't want to give it back, just switch kingdoms, because they can't rally you, and if they're basically forced to solo you at that point, and if they can't solo you, you obviously win that one, because they'll keep trying and then you just keep getting more points. But some guys are smart enough to give up, and they obviously gave up here. This is a fake attack, it's not a real attack. Anyway, so here comes the third one from KVK. So I'm not sure what kingdom I'm in this one, but so we're doing the same thing. I'm just kind of looking around, seeing what's going on there. Oh yeah, so basically, yeah, so I did the same thing. I ported in with my alt there. The guy attacked it, burned the alt, obviously, and my leader is now walking back. So it's the same thing as what was happening before. So obviously someone saw that, and they're now sending 250,000 tier 2. So like I said, a lot of these attacks are people trying to farm your leader. You do get a ton of kills, but yes, they're not always tier 4 kills. But you still get to trap them, because that's the whole point of this, right? Just trapping people. It doesn't matter what they're sending at you. A lot of times it's more fun if they end up trying to gangbang you or whatever, but this is kind of the starter. So a lot of times it really confuses people, because after this attack, sometimes they'll follow up with a follow-up attack. That's happened before, where like, oh, my tier 2 didn't work. Obviously, wall / you might have a couple 100,000 troops in there, and obviously tier 2 is not going to beat the couple 100,000 troops, especially if they see I have my war gear on or whatever. So he's trying to time it so that his attack comes in after my leader gets back, because he's, like I said, he's trying to farm my leader. That's the whole point of him sending that attack. The other guys, once they see that obviously I have troops in there, they'll send a fuller attack, maybe a tier 4 attack, or like 250,000. I get a lot of 250,000 tier 4 attacks with leaders, because they don't think I'm a trap. They obviously just think I'm an empty castle, so they're like, oh, I don't need a pop at a size boost. And a lot of times it's before the leader gets back, because they want to try and empty out any troops that you have in your castle, because they obviously know you don't have your leader back. So they're like, oh, my leader 250,000 tier 4 march is going to destroy this tier 3 player, obviously. He doesn't even have his leader, so what could he possibly do? And then, yeah, they find out later that, oops, it was actually a trap, and that I was able to actually take a hit from their 250,000 march without my leader. So, like I said, you want to be able to take the hit without your leader, or this trap doesn't work quite as well because you got to shield a bunch. I've had the shield before, actually, once before, and that was basically DJ Abe. I don't know if you know him. He decided to try and infantry blast me. He is full mythic champ gear, so that was not going to go well, especially without my leader. I probably could have took it with my leader. I actually wanted to try it, take it without my leader, but obviously after I shielded, they realized I was online and they weren't going to like follow-up attack. Well, because I had actually capped one of the guys, and once my leader came back, they weren't going to try and attack me because they obviously saw me cap someone without my leader. They're not going to try and cap me once my leader gets back. It's just, it doesn't work out very much well. So we'll kind of look at what this 250,000 march looks like when attacking my castle. So bam, he actually got through my wall, my probably 1 HP wall. So yeah, and they actually don't quite get to my troops. So so that's actually the end of the video there. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I actually have more of these clips. This is just the KVK one I was trying to get out and kind of show you the difference between what a KVK one and what a normal one kind of looks like. KVK is more, it's not quite as many people are interested in this, but I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.